Yeah, yeah. So I like it. I do encourage people to get both though, because some songs that are on the mixtape version I didn't put on the album version. Some songs on the album version I did not put on the mixtape version. So.
All right. Now, what about videos? You got any videos in there?
Yes. If you go to YouTube, I have a video for the former single, which was Just Life. So I have a video for that. It kind of just shows the day and what my life is like, which is, you know, cookouts and domino games, and I'm very mean on dominoes.
That's what you do?
I lie to you not. Yeah, there are certain days where I do get in on dominoes. And in my family, dominoes is serious. So like you can't show up at the table if you don't know how to play,
yeah,
because that can lead to problems, right? Like, yeah, that can lead to serious problems.
Like playing with their money.
You don't like playing with money, and even if you're not playing with money, some people don't like losing. Like if you're playing in teams and you're completely messing up the board, I have people who, you know, everybody didn't say in my family, so it could be problems on that end. So I try to
get off the board.
You have to know what you're doing, but you know, it's like a cookout, and I always love to grill and stuff like that. And then I'm in the studio a lot. I do record, try to record. So.
I have a question. How does your wife feel about your career as an indie artist and being in the studio? And do you have any children, by the way?
I have 2.
Congratulations.
Oh, I can show them to you too. They're very good looking, by the way. I can't even lie to you. I have a little boy. His name is Khalil.
Shout out Khalil.
Yeah, I'm happy the interview was later today because he actually had a soccer game at 11:30, and then he had a baseball game at 12:30. And
how did it go?
I caught 10 minutes of it. I've been running around all day.
How did he do from what you saw?
He was great. He ran the bases really well. He hit the ball. The coach said he looks to be, he's 4. He'll be 5 in August.
Yay.
So the coach said he looks to be the only person who knows really what's going on. He seems to really have a good grasp on things, so I like that. I like that. He must have got that from, you know, white.
Got it from his daddy and his mommy. Oh, I'm looking at these 2 beautiful young men on his phone.
One's my daughter.
Oh, look at her.
She's in a polo too.
You know why I say young men? Because I have 2 boys and people always think they're girls.
Ah, and my daughter's name is Gianna, Gigi.
Gigi, young Gigi. She's so cute.
Thank you kindly.
She's like a little cartoon. She's adorable, she does.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
So your wife she is very supportive?
She is very supportive. I have to give her a ton of credit. She is tremendously supportive. Yeah, she's tremendously supportive.
Thank you to the missus
for supporting
him. Thank you, Chris. Yay, shout out.
So she's very supportive. I think she's more supportive now that, you know, I put a studio in my house. So,
okay.
Yeah.
But home.
Right, yeah. I think that helps a
lot. Who do you think you sound like? Like, is there anybody mainstream-wise that you've been compared to?
I did an interview for Eddie Kane 2-3 months ago, and Eddie Kane said I sound like a mixture of Nas, The Roots, and Wiz Khalifa.
Wow.
I know. It was random.
That's a hell of a mix.
It was random, but I kind of liked it.
I have to write that down so I can remember.
Nas, The Roots, and Wiz Khalifa. Now, I thought where he was going with that was Nas, because, you know, Nas is very introspective. I love Nas. Shout out to Nas. And The Roots, because, you know, they have, like, the whole indie thing to kind of stay in their lane.
Yeah.
So I took my own spin on it, and then I'm like, all right, well, maybe the Wiz Khalifa. It can't be because of the outfits, because I definitely am not dressing, no offense to Wiz Khalifa. I don't do nothing like that. I assumed it had to be because Wiz Khalifa was at one point underground, and then he popped, and maybe he's saying, I'm going to pop. So I'm hoping that's what he meant by that. But he said it was a compliment. So shout out to Eddie Kane. I thank him for
Thanks for giving him the compliment, Eddie.
Yeah. So I thought I'd do that in there.
I guess I kind of sort of agree with that.
You kind of sort of? Kind of sort of. It sounds like you don't.
No, I can't. Like, the song's not playing right now, so I can't really say it. We're going to play it in a second so that I can give a more accurate spin on it.
What other songs do you have?
Just Lately and One Man's Walk. Those are the 2 that we have.
Let me see if I can
Those 2 were entered into New Music by Persia.
Yep.
So it's been in New Music rotation for April.
Do next time I turn around, I'll make sure you all get Last Night. I would like you to play that.
Send that. But we do new music every it's either usually the first or second week we post it, and it just through Tuesday through Thursday it's all new music that we play all day.
Excellent.
So you're in rotation. Your 2 songs are in rotation. Yeah. I want to ask you something personal.
Oh my.
I love that because people are like, what?
I have no idea. We'll see where this goes. Go ahead.
What is one of your pet peeves? See, it's not that bad. See? Did y'all hear that?
I know, but see,
I am not one of those people. I don't dig into business or none of that. You're going to have to go on one of our upcoming controversial shows for that.
All right, now explain that to me because I have different pet peeves. So I need to know where am I.
That's your choice. I don't know.
No, all right, what do you want it? Do you want it containing to music?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Indie music in particular.
Indie music. A pet peeve that I have of mine is if you've been given something like, okay, it's in you to do a radio show, right? Mm-hmm. So since it's in you to do the radio show, you don't sit on what you have. Yep. You decided to move with it. Mm-hmm. So many people get caught up in, yeah, God told me to do this, but I'm so scared that it's not going to work out. I'm scared I'm not going to make it. I'm scared that so-and-so, if I tell my friends, because see, what ends up happening is somebody will, God gave you this idea or whatever, and then you'll tell somebody else, and somebody else will be like, that sounds stupid. That's not going to work. And then you be crushed. Like, I'm not doing that. And I hate that. Like, I absolutely don't like seeing people not doing what they're supposed to, not fulfilling. Right. Like, that really irritates me about people. Like, I'm not.
My whole thing is, if God told you to do it, why are you not doing it? The highest person, according to whoever, done told you to do it, but you're still not going to do it.
I can't stand that.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I can't stand it. And people do it so often. So often.
I agree with that, because I think that's one of mine too.
Thank you kindly. See, we're here. I like that.
See, you throw my personal questions.
I didn't know where we were going.
I love it.
People ask me all type of questions in the day, and I'm just like...
See, that's Rise Radio over there with the crazy questions, because Hollywood is ratchet. Follow Rise Radio, RYZE Radio, and Hollywood is me with a Z.
Ratchet Incorporated.
Shout out to them too, because they played 3 stories for me before. I was very happy about that.
See? Indie media for your indie spirit. That's what we do here at Rise and World Studios. Well, in wrapping up the interview, where can we find you online? Via social media, Twitter, Black Planet, MySpace.
Black Planet. Jesus.
Look, Black Planet was in, then it was just whatever it was, and now it's back. So you know how to do things. Well, yeah. You have to really pay attention, because on the media side, you find a lot of mainstream radio stations that's on, like Black Planet Radio and stuff like that. So we might not be into it, because we might not listen. I don't really, but it's still
somebody's
popular.
Getting it.
Yeah, okay. Like MySpace is not totally dead. There's people on it.
It's on life support
though. Me, but
it's on life support.
I mean, we have our profile and stuff on it as far as wild radio. We do that across the board on all types of media.
Yeah, to see who you hit, but your focus is not on that.
No. So, okay, well, what's your Twitter, what's your Instagram? Reverb.
There we go.
SoundCloud.
It's SoundCloud.
My Twitter is NY. It's pronounced New York Southern Boy, but it's NY, like the letter N, the letter Y. Southern spelled normally, BOY for boy, spelled normally, New York Southern Boy. The same for Instagram. So Twitter, Instagram is New York Southern Boy. The same as my Reverb Nation is, and look, because I will have my website up soon, but for right now, using Reverb Nation and SoundCloud, and you can do NYSB Gamal. Wow. Right.
Yeah, I just cut the lights on in the studio. I want to take this picture. I know, I'm sorry.
I thought it was just the ambiance we had going or something.
It was, but I won't get the right picture.
Fair enough. Thank you. I like to be seen in the right light, so that's good. SoundCloud and Reverb Nation is NYSB Gamal, so I shortened it so that it can be.
Look, he just stopped. I want you to know that the pause was to take the picture. Because he's supposed to keep talking while I just take the picture, so I won't have to bend over and talk like I'm doing now on the mic, but he totally stopped what he was doing.
I am so sorry. I just wanted to make sure I was seen in the right light.
Mm-hmm.
Do you catch me? You got the hat, so there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Con. Thank you. So, yeah. You can find me on that and YouTube, which I use a whole lot, because on my YouTube you'll find all type of. Thank you, Persia, so much for videotaping. I do want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
My YouTube I use a lot. I'm on 8174 to wrap this up, and with the YouTube I use it for everything. So it's not just music. My music videos do well on there. I show people how to work studio equipment on there. But not just that, you see me doing daddy stuff and fun stuff like that. So my wife went away for a week and I needed to learn how to do my daughter's hair for a week. I tried to see if I could hire, bring in a living person to stay for us for a week so she could do my daughter's hair. My wife told me that wasn't going to be popping. I know.
I'm going to need you to learn how to put a nice ponytail in that hair.
I did. Okay. I did. It's like 2,400 people are excited to figure out that I know how to do my daughter's hair. It's ridiculous, but I'm very, you'll find all type of stuff. I try to give people just an insight into my little world.
Well, and thank you. Were you about to say something, Persia?
I'm about to say, for all you ladies who did not hear that he's married and you think he's faking,
there's just getting a nice view of the ring.
She wanted, so she got it.
So you guys can see that he's married. There's proof.
It is.
He is not
on the video that we posted to YouTube.
It is. It is. Yes. Yes, indeed. I really am. I don't just, wear it for show. I really am.
So you guys heard it. Follow him on Twitter. NY Southern Boy.
Thank you.
And check him out on Reverb Nation at
www.reverbnation.com/NYSB Gamal.
Yes. And this next song coming up is by Gamal, of course, and it's Lately featuring Bashan. Tell us
that video. That video should be up in the next week. I just shot it at Gallery Place. Lucky Strike.
Awesome. Exclusive.
Yes.
So check it out. Now, what is Lately about?
Lately is about, I used it as though my wife and I had broken up. I am not saying that I'm trying to break up.
He's not breaking up, ladies.
That in the event we had broken up,
imaginary
scenarios, right? And what ended up happening was I'm out on a date a year or two later, or a couple months, or however that works. And while I'm out on my date, I happen to see my wife out on a date as well with her new guy. And while we're both out on a date, all these old feelings kind of rekindle. I kind of feel as though if you've been with somebody for a long time, even though, you might have moved on, it could, in this case, not in all cases, let me specify that. In this case, and what could end up happening is, old feelings could pop up when you see somebody. So it's about trying to rekindle and get it back, realize that the person that we're with, or the new people we're with, are not really the people for us, and that
guys are for each other.
Right. It's very corny. I loved it.
Tears. So soft.
Yes.
Well, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the interview with Gamal. And we're about to play Lately. It's actually playing right now in the background. Turn it up a little bit. Thank you for sitting down with us and joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys, again, follow Gamal at NY7Board on Twitter. Do it right now. Right this second. Matter of fact, if you go to @YU Radio on Twitter, you'll see that we've been tweeting him. So be sure to follow him and follow us. And right now playing, this is Lately featuring Bashan. This is by Gamal.
So that we can chill just a little bit, get reacquainted.